guys, it's Kimberly Crow, and we are here for another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe, sponsored by Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel. Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel is a Facebook community for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs, helping entrepreneurs and experts get their business to the next level. And we are delighted to be joined today by Richard Kaye, an expert in CEO counseling. Welcome, Richard.
Hey, happy day today.
Super glad to have you here. So tell us a little bit about who you are and how you became so passionate about helping CEOs.
Oh, absolutely. Kimberly, I was a very famous chiropractor in San Diego. And as Tony Robbins says, that's not to impress you, just to impress upon you, where I was PBS special, 6:30 news, morning television talk show for about a year, multiple stories in the San Diego Tribune, Los Angeles Times, and I was introduced to a business growth conference. And in spite of my not wanting to go, I finally went. And over the next 9 months, my practice doubled. And I said, yeah, there's something going on here. So quite frankly, I started working with this organization. A few years later, I just shut my practice. I already owned 80 acres where I now live in Taos, New Mexico, drove out here, and I've been working with entrepreneurs for almost 23 years now.
Fantastic. All right. So when entrepreneurs come to you, where are they in the cycle? Are they just starting out, or are they starting to, have they already come up with an idea? Are they already in business and have been for a couple of years, but are struggling? Do they have a team? Where are they?
The answer is yes to all the above. Some people come with napkin ideas, literally sketched out. Some come with ideas in their head, and some of them are well into revenue, if you consider Fortune companies well into revenue. So we run the gamut with people.
All right, awesome. And what do they usually get when they come work with you? What are they looking for as a result? And after they've been there, are they getting the same results as you are, where you're just doubling and tripling revenue, or how does it generally work?
Yeah, the facetious answer works very well. There's nothing that we can teach that people can learn that you cannot go on the internet and do a search for, and you find a video on it. The difference is when you get up close and personal and people are working with you hand in hand. And the networking has been described by Forbes for almost a decade as networking on steroids. Seminar, you didn't learn to drive a car by taking notes and watching. You actually did it. And that's what we do. We're real-time, hands-on with some stellar faculty members. So when you learn from the top.
Fantastic. All right. So maybe you can share with us a success story that one of your clients has had at CEO Space.
Oh, one of my favorite stories, which my fiance says, I've heard this so many times, but I love telling it. Almost everyone in the world now has heard of Lisa Nichols. When Lisa came to CEO Space, Kimberly, she had to raise money to come. And through the network, through the learning that she received, that she just absorbed, she was like a sponge. I'll jump to an endpoint and then come back. She's worth $5 million now. Through the direct contact, she got on the Larry King live show. No one can do that ever again. She got on the Oprah Winfrey show. She got very unusual, but she got a $1 million advance for her book, No Matter What. Yeah, using our resources. A couple of weeks ago, actually, I left her a message. We were very friendly when she was living in San Diego also, and invited her to come back and teach. She hasn't been with us for about 15 years. She is among the top 5 highly requested speakers in human potential space. So when she was teaching, you get to hang out and have private meetings with these kinds of people. I mean, I got myriad success stories. Chicken Soup got started with us. So it's a fun place to play.
I love that. And what is it like? Is it a physical place or a virtual space, or are there events?
We used to do 5, well, when I started, there were 6 or 7 live events a year. This pandemic stuff has just cut that out. So we do 5 events, they're virtual every year. These are intensive business growth. And that as a member, it's a membership organization. And as a member, you get on average 1 mastermind a month with amazing people, 1 or 2 major networking events a month, and access to the network. So yeah, everything, well, with us, it's virtual now. Some people are doing live.
All right. And if people want to work with you directly and get involved, how can they do that?
Well, you can reach out to me. We can set up a consultation, an exploratory call to strategize what has to happen to take your business from where it is to probably beyond where it can be, and or you think it can be actually. And the best way to do that is set up a time to talk. Richard Kaye, RICHARDKAYE.com/talk. Richard Kaye
Perfect.
/talk.
Perfect. Okay. So that's Richard K, RICHARDKAYE.com/talk. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Awesome. All
Kimberly,
right. Yeah.
we talked. I'd love to give your listeners a free book.
Perfect.
If you're an entrepreneur, and it's the only reason you're going to be listening to Kimberly, and want to grow your business, you know it takes a lot less to work with an existing client than secure a new one. And what you want to do is turn them into raving fans. So we talked, and Kimberly, we're going to give your listeners a free book, same website, richardk.com/customers-free, CUSTOMERS-free. You can download the PDF. It's absolutely free. If you want to go on Amazon, you can do either. And that's a gift to you and your listeners.
Perfect. Fantastic. Well, I super appreciate you carving time out of your day to be with us today. Before we let you go, any final words for our crew?
Yeah. Show up and serve. Don't worry about taking. It's one of the pure cultural cores at CEO space. User takers can never thrive. If you show up to serve others first without waiting for them to give back or give, you'll find, because if everyone is playing in that kind of vibration, what will it do for you and everyone else that you know in your network and everyone else that you meet? You'll get to be known as that kind of person. And guess what? That's the kind of people that people want to serve. That's who you want to serve. So thank you. Great question.
Awesome. I appreciate you, Richard. Thanks so much. And this has been another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. I'm Kimberly Crow. Cheers.